Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today. And apologies for coming in even later. Thank you indeed for being here. And technical difficulties, but we're here and ready for our story. Thank you so much for joining me today on Storytime. Glad you're here wherever you're joining us from. Please let us know. And of course, if anybody is with you, let us know they're there so we can say hi to them as well. Thank you indeed for joining us today. And a beautiful book, a sweet book today coming to us for the first time on Storytime from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And this one actually officially comes out on July the 16th. So it is not yet out and about in the world. You're getting it here on Storytime. Thank you to Chronicle Books for allowing us to share this one. Right here, special to all of you. Thank you indeed for joining us here today on Storytime. I hope that you had a lovely Juneteenth holiday, and of course commemorating that special day. I know different events were going on around different cities, different places. I hope you got a glimpse, and of course I hope that you got to reflect, most importantly too, on why that day is important. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime, and remembering too that this month is also Pride Month, so look out for any ways in which you can participate in the different activities that may be happening in your area. And if there are none, maybe you could start something there for sure. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And María Mariposa is our story for today. This one coming to us from Karla Valenti, and illustrations by Ana Ramírez González. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And of course, we are reading this one, as mentioned earlier, with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you indeed for joining us here today. I hope that you're ready for this beautiful book, and I think it will resonate with many of us for sure. I know it already does with me. I hope that it is one that you love and one that will be on your shelves very, very soon. Thank you indeed for being here. Put in that request with your local librarian. Let them know you'd like to see María Mariposa at your local library or indeed your school, and so they can get it ahead of time. Thank you indeed for being here with us today on Storytime. And yes, as mentioned, July 16th is Book Publishing Day for María Mariposa. So find that one at your local library. Thank you indeed for being here with us today on Storytime. I hope that you are well. I hope that you had a lovely break. I have to keep reminding myself that today is not Monday. Today is Thursday. So just be aware too, if there's anything that is scheduled for Thursday, be sure you're on track with that. Don't miss it. Thank you indeed for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more Storytime. Please get comfortable, get cozy, get ready as we jump into our book today, María Mariposa. I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you, Zita Elliott. Yes, creator of many wonderful books, many thought-provoking books indeed. And I hope that you do get to check out Zita Elliott from your local library. Do ask for Zita's books when you get to your library, and you can see from the amazing collection that she's created for all of us, for our enjoyment, and of course, for our learning. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. Maria Mariposa coming right up. This one is written by Karla Valenti and illustrations by Ana Ramírez González. And it is the very first time that we're reading it here on Storytime. Welcome and get ready. Here we go. And I wanted to start this one actually with of course, I'm going to show you the end papers. Did you ask for those? Yes, yes, yes. I'm always going to show you the end papers. So pretty every time. Good evening to you. How are you doing today, Megan? Good to see you here on Storytime from a sunny and hot Kentucky. And I know too, talking about hot and sunny, I know that a few places will have some high temperatures. So please do make sure that you will have your sunscreen on, and of course to check out make sure that you check the weather patterns in your area so you know what you need to do, and if there are any outdoor activities, hopefully you're doing them in the morning or maybe in the shade, so that way you're staying safe from the sun, and of course to staying hydrated. Please carry that water bottle, get what you need, right? Thank you for being here. Good morning to you one more time, Megan, and of course Ari out there in Kentucky. And they say we'll catch the recording at dinner, so evening ingredients. Always appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the Storytime ingredients for sure. You all make it special. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I was going to say I want to start this one with the dedications because I think they are they spoke to me, so I hope that they speak to you too. And the first one is from Karla Valenti, and she says, I dedicate this book with love to anyone who has experienced the loneliness of being far from home, and to Daria for giving this story its wings. Yeah. So to everybody out there, I know I've had that feeling all at one point, right? And then for Ana Ramírez González, she says, to my dearest Levi, may your wings always carry you to places where your heart is happiest, and may you find boundless happiness in every flight of life's journey. I think that is true for all of us, right? I wish you that, and I'm sure too we're wishing those loved ones out there exactly that. Yeah, I dedicate this book with love to anyone who has experienced the loneliness of being far from home. Yeah. May your wings always carry you to places where your heart is happiest, and may you find boundless happiness in every flight of life's journey. Yeah, I thought we should start with those. But our book today, here we go. Maria Mariposa. Written by Karla Valenti, illustrations by Ana Ramírez González. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Here we go. One brand new morning in a brand new city, on the very first day of a brand new school, a gift from Mexico. Wow, was there? What's the gift? One brand new morning in a brand new city, on the very first day of a brand new school, a gift arrived from Mexico. And missed the word arrived, didn't I? Wow, a gift arrived from Mexico. I knew the paragraph felt different. Una mariposa, Maria said, and she was right, but this was no ordinary butterfly. Yeah, una mariposa, Maria said, but this was no ordinary butterfly. For on its wings it carried the memory of home, the gold and orange of sunsets over deep blue seas, the purple of flowery heavy jacaranda trees, the polished turquoise of abuelita's earrings. I kid you not. Listening to this, just this sentence is like, is it talking about my home? 'Cause, yeah, we had so many jacarandas, and the smell of those flowers, you can a mile away, and also lots of flowers on the ground, so you got really sticky at times. But yeah, the gold and orange of sunsets over deep blue seas, not deep blue seas where I'm from, but the purple flower heavy jacaranda trees, the polished turquoise of Abuelita's earrings. And as it filled Maria's room, it made her feel a little less lonely and a lot more brave. Ah. Yeah, I hope we all get a bit of that this morning. And as it filled Maria's room, it made her feel a little less lonely and a lot more brave. Yeah. Maria thought she might take the butterfly to school, but the butterfly had a better idea. Yo soy Maria Mariposa. And what's happening? With magic like this, Maria Mariposa knew she could do anything. She made her mommy her favorite hot chocolate. Oh, yum. I want some too. She helped Pappy do all the dishes. Oh. She even made sure Tomas ate every bite of his breakfast. Can you come and help me too? And she gave Pecos 100 kisses. Oh. Yes. But Maria Mariposa wasn't about to stop there. She made Mr. Peterson smile with a beautiful drawing of Mr. Peterson, whom he missed dearly. Oh. She got Miss Friedman's cats to finally stop fighting. Oh. And she made Simon feel better by telling him his favorite joke. Oh. Maria Mariposa to the rescue. Love it. Yeah. Maria Mariposa had so much Mexico magic to give that it spilled into the street and onto everyone she saw. Wow. But when the big yellow school bus arrived, Maria felt a little nervous. She fluttered her wings to make sure they were still there. Buenos dias, she said. Good morning, the friendly driver replied. Yeah. Good morning, buenos dias. And when the big yellow school bus dropped her off at school, Maria felt nervous. Oh no. Yeah. Just make sure I didn't. Oh, yes. Yeah. And when the big yellow school bus dropped her off at school, Maria felt nervous. Ooh. We have a new friend in class, Maria's teacher announced. Please tell us where you're from. Maria stood in front of the room. She carefully picked out each of the words she wanted to say. Hola, I am Mexico. No, you're not, came a reply. And the children laughed. Sorry, Maria whispered. for she had not chosen the right words after all. Oh. Oh, yeah. In art class, they drew self-portraits. Maria was proud of her colorful wings, but a careless elbow bumped her arm. Oh, no. In science, Maria got to feed Button and tell him all about Mexico. But when she forgot to close the cage, everyone was very upset. Oh. I'm sorry, Maria. Yeah. At lunchtime, nobody shared stories or riddles or giggles with Maria. She didn't feel much like Maria Mariposa anymore. And just like that, her wings were gone. Only loneliness stayed behind to keep Maria company. Yeah. And at lunchtime, nobody shared stories and riddles or giggles with Maria. She didn't feel like Maria Mariposa anymore. Only loneliness stayed behind to keep Maria company. And the loneliness was so big. But the Mexico in Maria's heart was bigger. Yeah. Yeah. The loneliness was so big. But you know what? The Mexico in Maria's heart was bigger. Yeah. She didn't need a butterfly to remind her that she was bougainvillea pink, mango yellow, and the bright green of a parrotlet. Aw. Inside her, she carried sunset golds, jacaranda purples, turquoise, and deep ocean blue. Yeah. The loneliness was big, but the Mexico inside Maria was even bigger. She didn't need a butterfly to remind her that she was bougainvillea pink, mango yellow, and the bright green of a parrotlet. Inside her, she carried sunset golds, jacaranda purples, turquoise, and deep ocean blue. Yeah. I hope you get to see colorful flowers where you are. So even in the deepest, darkest loneliness, even when Maria was anxious, all afraid, the gift of Mexico was always with her. And that was a very special magic. Yeah. Aw. Yes, indeed. Hola, yo soy María Mariposa. Yeah. What's your name? To that magic was added the jade green ribbons of new friendships, the lilac of secret coded messages, the silver of paddle stamping shoes, and the making of new memories. Oh. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Oh. And as that brand new morning turned into a brand new evening in a brand new city on the very first day of a brand new school, one butterfly departed, leaving behind another. Yeah. Yes, one butterfly departed, leaving behind another. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining in today. And when we come back, we're going to dive deep into the author's note, and so we can get a little more insight about this wonderful, sweet book. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Maria Mariposa. This one is written by Karla Arenas Valenti and illustrations by Ana Ramírez González. And of course, we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Another one from their spring catalog. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you continue to look for this one from your local libraries. Yes, it comes out officially on July 16th. So here on Storytime, feeling very special, we get that one as an exclusive. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I'll be right back after this very short break.
Hi, friends. I hope you're enjoying today's story on Storytime with Mr. Lamata. I know I am. My name is Angela Dalton, and I'm the author of picture books, including If You Look Up to the Sky, Show the World, and Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, all of which you can hear Mr. Lamata read right here on Storytime with Mr. Lamata. I hope you continue to enjoy today's story, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And our book today was Maria Mariposa. And let's now look at the author's note really quickly and get more insight into this lovely book and the inspiration for this very, very special book. Indeed, one that I am sure will be on many shelves and I hope will be in many libraries as well. Here we go. This story contains many elements of magical realism, a storytelling device that originated in Latin America. Magical realism has many characteristics, but the most important is that the storyteller portrays fantastical events in real-life settings. For instance, Maria and her new friend Swati have wings and a magical touch that transforms the real world around them. I love this storytelling technique because it reflects my own life growing up in Mexico. Mexico is a country rich in folklore, legends, and vibrant storytelling. As in Maria's story, these elements have been woven into my own life story to create a narrative that incorporates bits of myth and magic into my reality. Once, when I was a young girl, my sister found a beautiful smooth pink stone. My father, magic maker that he is, suggested we plant it under our favorite tree in the backyard. For weeks, we went back to check on that stone, finding nothing amiss or out of place. Then one day, my father announced it was time to dig up the stone. Holding our breath tight, my sister, my brother, and I watched as my father ever so delicately scooped up piles of dirt with a spoon, careful not to disrupt the magic brewing beneath the soil. Scoop, 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 and scooped some more until pop! All at once, the earth opened to yield a diamond, an impossible stone, transparent yet at the same time reflecting the sky in a million facets. A second diamond followed the first, this one splitting the spectrum of light into a brilliant rainbow. The third and final diamond caught the sun and held it tightly in its core. I reached for one of the stones and placed the sky on the palm of my hand. How else to explain that magic except to say, I am Mexico? My journey to the United States was different from Maria's, though my feelings of being an outsider is not. I was born in Mexico and grew up in a bicultural home. My mother is from the United States and my father is from Mexico. Straddling two cultures, I was never fully one or the other. Always an outsider, always an outside of, always on the outside of both. To this day, after having lived extensively in 5 different countries and speaking multiple languages, I am still not fully at home in any of them. That loneliness can feel very big. Thanks to the many people who have shared their magic with me over the years, I have been able to build my own wings, wings that help me stay afloat when I feel the loneliness creeping in again. In this story, Maria and Swati are two of the millions of people who have immigrated to the United States from other countries. People immigrate for many reasons. Perhaps they want to see different parts of the world, or they are seeking better jobs. Perhaps they must leave a difficult situation in their home country and find a safer place to live. Starting over is never easy. And it's especially difficult when you're doing it in a new country, especially a country where you don't speak the language or have any friends. In those circumstances, it is very easy to feel alone and scared. What would you do to help someone who is feeling lonely and afraid? How could you be a friend to someone who doesn't have any friends? People aren't the only ones who migrate. Every year, between 60 million and 1 billion monarch butterflies travel more than 2,000 miles from the United States and Canada to Mexico, where they make their winter homes in treetops high in the mountains of a high butterfly reserve. And every year, millions of globe schema dragonflies are thought to journey across the sea from southern India to Africa on their 11,000 mile journey in their annual migration, the longest insect migration in the world. That's just a little bit of insight from our author there, giving us where this story is coming from. And there are many other resources as well that you can find in this book. So when you have a chance and get it from your local library, or when you get it from wherever you get books, I hope that you can get to look at those as well and enjoy some more. And of course, learn some more. Thank you so much for being here with us today. A powerful story, one that speaks to me indeed today. And I hope that it is speaking to you as well. And just a reminder as well, before we go, one more time, those dedications. And it says, I dedicate this book with love to anyone who has experienced the loneliness of being far from home. May your wings always carry you to places where your heart is happiest, and may you find boundless happiness in every flight of life's journey. And that is coming from our author and illustrator today, Karla Valenti and Ana Ramírez González. And of course, a big thank you indeed to Chronicle Books of San Francisco for allowing us to share this one right here on Storytime. Thank you indeed for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this wonderful book. Thank you to everybody that is joining in, whether you joined us live today. Apologies for coming in a little bit later. And of course, just appreciations to you for making the time to be here, whether you're out there in Kentucky where it is sunny and hot today. Thank you for being here. Megan, absolutely appreciate you. And Ari, looking forward to you joining us later on this evening. And I do hope indeed that you enjoy this one and love this book. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Absolutely appreciate you. To everybody else that is joining us, for the recordings later on, wherever you are, we appreciate you. Thank you. And hopefully you are having a wonderful day and have an even better week. Well, rest of the week. See, I'm already thinking it's Monday. Better rest of the week. I hope you enjoy today. I hope you enjoy tomorrow. And of course, the weekend that is coming up. Thank you for being here. This has been Storytime. And we're back again tomorrow. Finally bringing this book. It's a magical book and it has been elusive, but I think we finally have it. This one coming to you tomorrow, the book that can read your mind. Are you ready for that? Please join us. This one coming to us from Maria Koppel and of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco, the book that can read your mind. We'll be here tomorrow, so don't miss that one. Join us. Thank you for being here. Much love from me, and I will see you again tomorrow for more story time. Bye-bye.
time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be